Dinner. My favorite meal of the day. This can go on and on and on and on and on. There's endless possibilities. But what am I hungry for? How about steak? Ooh, that sounds good. But something's missing. Now, when it comes to steak, you can have it with pretty much anything. Salad, quinoa, or you can just have it on its own. What I like to do is, I like to have it with rice and potatoes. And here is our steak. Now that we have our steak, rice, and potatoes, we are ready to start cooking. First thing you want to do is measure 1 cup of rice with 1 cup of water. Now you can use any rice that you want. Today I'm using white basmati rice or basmati, whatever you want to call it. I like it because it's a little more fluffy and I like the flavor and texture of it. Now with rice, what I like to do is I like to soak them in water. And if I'm using 1 cup of rice, I like to put 1 cup of water. And in order to get the best flavor out of them, I like to put it in the fridge overnight. Or if you're in a hurry, just soak them in water for a few hours and it'll be good. Next up, potatoes. Now when it comes to potatoes, what I like to do is I like to chop them up into little cubes, just so they're easier to eat. And I've seasoned them with just salt and pepper. And last, but certainly not least, we have our main course, the steak. Oh yeah, look at them steaks. So now that our rice is being soaked in water and we got our potatoes all chopped up and seasoned, last thing we need to do is take care of our steaks. First thing we're going to do is drizzle the bottom of our container with a little bit of olive oil. And go in and dunk our steaks. Now that we got our steaks marinated, our potatoes all chopped up and seasoned, and our rice soaked in water, we can leave it overnight to let all that marination flavor really soak into the food. Or if you're short on time, an hour will be fine. Alright, so it's been about an hour. Our steaks are nice and marinated, our potatoes are chopped up and seasoned, and our rice is nice and soaked. We are ready to get started. Alright, first thing, I like to start off with rice. Now there's many ways you can cook rice. You can use a rice cooker, you can use a steam cooker. I like to use a stove. Now, first thing, set your stove to medium heat, then toss in your rice. Let the rice sit for about 20 minutes on medium heat. Oh, and also, make sure you get one of these pots with the little holes on the top, because as the rice is cooking, it tends to bubble up. You don't want it to overflow. Next up, steak and potatoes. So while our rice is cooking, we can toss in our steaks and our potatoes. Preheat your oven to 350 degrees for 20 minutes. What I like to do is I like to cook the steaks and the potatoes at the same time, just so that everything's ready all at once. Oh yeah, look at those steaks and potatoes roast. While we're waiting on dinner, how about a word from our sponsor? This episode is brought to you by yelling. Are you tired of being ignored, not having your voice heard? Try yelling! It's louder than whispering. And it's been 20 minutes. Dinner is served. So there you have it, guys. 20 minutes, quick, easy steak dinner recipe. Now, if you don't mind, I gotta eat.